Yo, what's good, my people? Shit. It's the Anything Goes podcast, man. The boys are back in business. Also, the last episode, the boy was around the scene, but I was not in the frame. My boys stood on business. Mr. KG.
What's up, brother, man?
Batsini,
Sorry.
Sorry, guys. The
My
mic
bad,
is
my
Just
bad.
take it off if it's, if it's
Yeah.
fine.
like how is
Yeah,
it?
just it's
Sorry
hot
to
part,
disturb
yeah.
the intro.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more comfortable.
I guess.
Yeah.
So do I just hold it like this the whole time?
I mean, if
I
that's
guess
okay
so.
with you.
yeah,
you,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
You let us know, you let
That's
us
cool.
know.
Straight up, straight up,
Let's do it,
straight.
man.
Easy, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mr.
that's
KG.
cool. Yeah, what's up, brother? You good?
Are you easy, my boy?
I'm chilling, man. You know,
How's it, brother,
2025, my
man?
boy.
No more, sha?
You know what I'm saying, bro? We gotta have it. We gotta kick it off like on a good start. You know, on a high,
Okay.
on a high score. You feel
You
me?
feel me?
Highest what?
Highest
Highest
vibration.
How what?
Score.
What you call
I don't know
man?
if I'm saying it right.
No,
Anyway.
you're not.
That one, my brother, Muichu.
Hey,
Tell
of
me,
course
bro, you know Zulu, man.
Some
You know what I'm
boys-
saying?
Hit it. Okay, the
What's
shot,
going on, man?
practice.
Hey.
That one.
Well,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, see what we got in the building, man.
What's up, Thaba?
What's up,
World's
guys?
greatest.
You know what's up, guys. It's your Kinder Joy. It's your joy of all joys. ThabaNyaba, the world's greatest. What's up, guys? Y'all
sir.
straight up in this.
Chilling,
Hey,
man.
man.
Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming, man. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you for having
That's
me.
for sure. Shout out for blessing the
Thank you.
platform, man. Really
Yeah,
appreciate that. Then you no motion, man. New blessings.
Happy New Year.
guests. New
Good,
years.
man.
Appreciate
Good.
that, man.
You know what she was saying
Appreciate
to me, Russia? Was like,
Yeah.
do you still say Happy New Year? Like,
Now.
in the middle of the month
Like,
of January. Me, I say
done.
yes, bro.
that. Vana so uzophela
Nini?
free
That's what I said, bro.
uzophela
That's what
free
he
boy.
said, that's what he
But
said.
chances are, angithabonani your first meeting each other when? What's today? 27th,
Yeah,
I
today's
was on
27th.
board, so it's pretty much the new year. Abokumbone February.
I love
Cancel.
that. Valentine is coming.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
Wait,
feel me?
yeah,
You
boy,
gotta focus on Valentine's Day, man. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
feel me?
obviously January we still that cheddar.
Still
we say
that
Happy
day,
New Year,
man.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas. No, Merry Christmas.
You reaching
No,
me, my
Merry
brother.
Christmas.
I don't know all you,
That's
man.
bonkers.
We're doing a lot of crazy shit out here, man. You know. But hey, man, yeah, I guess the festive seasons are over, man. Let's get back to business.
Back
Come
to the
on,
grind, back
big
to
business.
standing on business.
Exactly.
Hey man, let's kick it on a high note, on a
On the
young
highs.
icebreaker, one must go type of game, type of
One must
One
go.
must go.
my
But
goodness.
what you say there, boy. It's the actor's version or I'm an artist. Which one do you prefer? One must go version.
I don't know
Just
actresses and actors, so
So we
let's
should
go
say
with the
artists.
artists.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's say hip hop because I'm a hip hop bro. No,
Oh
is
my
that cool?
goodness.
Is that cool?
Yeah,
Sure,
let's do it,
let's
my
go
boy.
ahead with the
Come.
hip hop
Let's hit it.
vibes.
Let's see.
Yeah.
KG, let's hit it like with young Trinya. I'm gonna
Trinyana,
hit
yeah?
her. You wanna
Yeah,
hit her? I'm
let's not
gonna
kill
hit
it.
her again.
I got you, my
I
boy.
got you.
Please don't, guys.
No, we won't. We won't. Don't worry about it.
Which
man.
one? Yeah, I got one. Clara or Kilo, 25K. Shit.
Oh,
You don't need to justify.
where are they going to first? Where are we taking them?
Somewhere.
Who's going and who, like staying as in
Yeah,
what?
Who do you prefer? Like,
Yeah,
Who do I
who do you
prefer?
Yeah, who's-
Oh, okay, damn.
Damn.
Ooh. Okay, personally, I prefer the 25K.
Kilo.
You know, the kilograms.
Yeah,
But shout out to McLaren, he's doing his thing.
That's a
But
fact.
I'm not quite like a huge fan of him like
hear
that.
you.
That,
Yeah,
yeah.
Nah.
But shout out, he's doing his thing. He's
Respect
killing
that.
it
Yeah,
for.
yeah,
He has his, yeah.
Shout out McLaren.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
you.
But 25
Another one,
kilograms.
you have it, KG.
Yeah, my
Should I
turn.
hit it?
Yeah.
You have it?
Casper, aka.
Damn.
Ah,
that's so
R.I.P.
good.
to the goat. I'm going AKA. Come
AKA, yeah.
on.
Why is that though? Is it because
False.
obviously he has a legacy, and by legacy I mean it's a rest in peace type of situation, or
I think I just love his art
even when he was
and his
alive?
craft. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I love what he stood for.
Yeah.
I actually used to be you know when there was that beef?
Yeah.
I used to be
Yeah.
Team Cass until
yeah?
I
For
saw.
real?
Yeah, I really used to be Team
crazy.
Cass
Yeah.
until I saw AKA perform.
Yeah.
I forgot what event, and his whole set.
Yeah.
I sang every single song. I'm like, what the frick? I started
Exactly.
questioning myself. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
You switched
Maybe
up.
I've been lying to myself. Maybe I've been lying to
feel you, I
myself.
feel
So
you.
definitely,
Yeah.
AKA. I love his personality. I love what he
Yeah.
stands for.
Yeah.
He's actually such a sweet guy, guys.
Yeah.
Like
Full.
what?
Rest in peace,
Yeah.
man.
Like working
He's
with
that
him
nigga.
and some of the events that we did with Costa as well.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
getting to
R.I.P.
experience him
Costa
like
also,
that.
man. Yeah.
And ooh, I see why I say AKA. Oh, Casper didn't treat us well as his
Is it?
dancers. Ooh,
Oh yeah, you were dancing for these
yeah,
artists. Right?
yeah.
How was that
So
experience?
ish. Casper.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a changed man, you know? We
Mm,
won't hold him to it, to what he did,
I
like,
feel
back
you.
then.
Back that
But
time, was he like ego vibes on something? I'm in the building. You
yeah,
guys,
he
one
was a bit
side.
like, definitely a bit like that. But also the
Yeah.
pay was not the greatest at all.
Yeah,
You
most
know,
important thing.
exactly. And
Yeah.
also just hearing from his dancers
Yeah,
and working
yeah.
with some of his dancers from way back
Okay.
and how he
Okay.
treated them. I wasn't really a fan of that.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm also very close to those people.
Exactly.
So you know how
Oh,
sometimes it's like
yeah.
secondhand.
Sure.
Yeah,
Makes
so I
sense.
didn't really mess with that.
Yeah,
But shout out
yeah.
to Casper. He's also doing his thing.
It's all
I believe
love,
he's a
man.
better man.
Yeah.
You know, so I won't
Yeah.
hold him to what he did in the past.
Yeah.
People change, people grow, people
Shame,
develop new characteristics and all of
Yeah.
that. So yeah, but definitely AKA.
I see the emotion also with how
False.
he's pushing the Christianity thing, man. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, the boy found God.
Shout out to
Yeah,
that.
you know, I guess you could say
ego.
that like he's a changed man.
Yeah.
In a way. Like I feel like
Yeah.
in most cases, man, when you have that type of switch up in your life, it's because you also witness your own mistakes. You know, you're
True.
like, oh, man, you know,
Facts.
I was
True.
moving for gazy, man. You know, but now
Yeah.
I have like a vision or I can see the light. You know, so hey, man, shout out to you, Casper, man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
shout out. No hate.
saying? So love.
No
yeah,
hate.
yeah, no hate, no hate.
But
you know?
yeah, so
Respectfully.
love. Yeah, respectfully, you
Yeah,
know. But yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what's
that's
up.
just
The last
mine.
one. The last one is.
Oh my goodness.
Which one?
Okay,
Which
so
one?
far
I
so
don't know if we
good.
should go.
Yeah,
I don't
make
know.
it
So
a
far
female
so
one,
good.
boy.
Female.
Female.
Yeah, just to
Oh,
represent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's hear this. Female.
Okay, I got one. Which other one? Nadia or Rouge? Okay, so Nadia or
Nadia
Rouge, because those
Rouge.
are, those are vids.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nadia or Rouge.
Nadia or Rouge. On what grounds? What grounds are
Overall,
we?
the whole package.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah, the whole package.
Whole package.
Damn.
I don't even know them like that. I don't even lie to you. That's a difficult one. for
The
me.
thing
You
is
know-
that
maybe you know
yeah,
them. I
like
don't know
the
them
thing
like
is that I know both.
You know both.
You
yeah,
know,
you're
and I've
familiar with them.
experienced both.
Yeah.
So damn, guys. I
Stand
think
on
I'll
business, stand
definitely
on
go with
business.
Nadia.
Nadia, okay.
The reason being is that as much as I know both, I haven't spent much time with Rouge.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You know,
Okay,
we've
okay.
worked with her a couple of times,
Yeah.
Okay.
but not as many times as I've worked with Nadia.
That's
Braga.
nice.
So yeah. So
Okay,
definitely
okay.
I'd go with Nadia. She's just a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Like she's just so
That's
sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Shame,
yeah, I
man.
have more.
I feel you.
I'd say between the two, I have more of a relationship with Nadia,
With Nadia.
than I do with Rouge.
I see.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
see.
just based on the moments and the encounters that we've had.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think definitely if I had more of those with Rouge, I'd definitely go with Rouge
Yeah,
as well.
Rouge, yeah.
It's a tough one. It's a tough
Exactly,
one. I'm
yeah.
not
It's
gonna-
tough one.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
both amazing people
I feel
just
you,
on
man.
the what I've experienced with them.
Yeah.
But I'll just go for the sake of saying something.
Yeah,
I'll go
I
with
feel
Nadia.
you.
Yeah.
Braga.
I feel you.
You
Braga.
got it.
Yeah.
Raga.
Yeah, man, but it's actually quite interesting how you've interacted with so many people on a personal level, you know. Rest in peace to Costa Tish, by the way. I know it was his birthday
Yeah,
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real,
I
definitely.
saw you
yeah.
wearing the green and stuff, you know.
Of course, of
What
course.
was the
Titch Gang
connection
forever.
with him, like I know you guys had a very special like connection, man. Like
Oh, don't make it sound like romance or something like that. You know,
No,
people be
obviously
thinking
not.
things out there, so let's
No,
just
it's not like
clarify
that,
that.
though, you know? But I saw
Disclaimer.
y'all, man. Like y'all look
Yeah.
very tight, man. The bond was exceptional, you know.
Most definitely. I
Yeah.
mean, I've been in Costa's team and worked with him on so many different levels.
Okay,
First of
okay.
all, just being a dancer
Yeah.
and then being in his team as an EA for his manager
Okay,
and
okay.
then being his brand manager.
EA? What's that?
Executive assistant.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay.
I was Khozo's executive assistant
Okay.
at some point and then became Costa's brand manager.
Brand manager,
So
okay.
just the growth in just that relationship
Yeah,
has
yeah.
just shown me different aspects of Costa
Mm.
and just working with him, guys, his work ethic, his genuineness, is that even a word? Genuineness.
Yeah, it is.
If it's
Gen-
not, we make it one. You know what I mean? Genuinity,
You
whatever
gotta
it
catch
is.
up.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we
So
feel you, man. We feel
he's
you.
like he's just so selfless. He was
Yeah.
just so giving, and he poured out to his team and the people
beautiful.
around him.
Yeah.
And
That's
his
dope.
support and love, guys. It was just man. R.I.P. to
man.
Casa.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you so
for
much
real.
for everything. Like, guys, he's the
Yeah,
like
that's why
frick.
I actually mentioned it because I could 'cause even yesterday, man. I remember you posted his birthday and you wore the green as
Yeah,
well. You know,
definitely.
that was literally you also like showing so much respect for him, man. You know, I feel like a lot of times, man, when people do pass away, people forget.
That's
easily,
true.
You know, like
Yeah.
people are
Facts.
forgetful. Like
That's
it's that
very
thing
true.
of,
Facts.
hey, man, that guy left or whatever. 5 years down the line, man, we think about other people.
Let's
you
keep
know?
it
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
look at the Puras, bro, the Kilakaos, you know.
Dang.
I mean,
Yo.
they left the legacy as well, but like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just crazy how life just moves on, bro. Now we got your Scots My Pumas, we got your Lemon Crazy. I feel like in the next
Yeah.
5 years,
Feel
bro,
you. We'll have other
we
people.
have other people, you know.
Yeah. That's the sad thing
you
about
playing.
humans.
This is Mzansi.
Yeah.
No, but
Tolerance, moving like this.
No,
dog.
but I think that's
crazy.
life as a whole. But I
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
don't blame
Yeah.
people for moving on because what
Yeah.
else can you do?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
can't
it's
always
like
grieve.
you can't. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know. But
you
it's
know.
it's that's the sad reality of life. I don't know how
Yeah.
to go around that, but
Yeah.
it also sucks because you do so
does,
much
bruh.
and you can impact people's lives so much, but they can just once you're out and
crazy.
forget about you. Type
Yeah.
of thing.
Keep the ball
You know what I'm
rolling.
saying?
Yeah,
Remember when I
hey,
said to
that
you as well
reality.
when we were doing our presentation? Actually, we used to go to school together. I was like to her, you know, in the next 100 years, this is not gonna
Hey.
matter. You know,
Hey,
crazy, man. Hey, Zo, I'll lie, in 100 years from now, bro, like we're gonna be in dust. You know?
Damn. But at least on YouTube, you're gonna peep this episode. He left something, man. Hey, come on now. At least I'm gonna be out there on the nets, man. You know, they're gonna show my abazulu abancane ukuthi hayi man used to be out there in the
Yeah.
streets,
Doing
man.
this,
You know what I'm
Check this
saying?
out.
Hey,
Everybody
footage.
cracked up.
Jeez,
There he was
man.
getting cracked up.
Everybody getting cracked.
everybody getting cranked, dude.
You feel me? So that's why I like about arts, man. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
putting shit out there, man. You know, like music, you know, drawing,
Yeah, true.
YouTube. That's
It's a
what I love
legacy.
about this stuff. But it's gonna live beyond me. So even when I'm gone, it's gonna be out there representing me. Whether it's in a good manner or bad manner, hey, man, we live. But yeah, man, Thaba, let's take it back to the bio, man. Who's Thaba, man? You know, to the
Oh my
anything goes.
goodness.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's a good question.
young bio, man.
I hate this question so much.
Break it down, but they gotta know
You've
who's
answered so
Thaba,
many
man.
times, or is it because like
I've answered it so many times, but then
Okay.
again, I
Okay.
don't know how to answer. Every time, it's like a freak. What am I even gonna say?
Catch you off guard.
Like-
Yeah, okay, young.
Oh.
Don't give them too
Yeah,
much.
you know,
Don't give them too much.
Who's the world's greatest,
a young-
man?
Freak.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I need to get on a higher level. You know
Yeah.
when Nasty says
Higher
I don't
too.
even, I don't have to introduce myself, and it's not because I don't have any
Exactly.
manners, but
Yeah, just
let
that
it
thing.
speak.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't know how to answer this
I feel
question.
you,
That's why I
man.
hate it.
I feel you,
Um,
man.
Hey, young.
And it's not anything crazy, but
Yeah.
young bio of who ThabaNyaba is, the world's greatest.
Yes,
Damn, freak. So I am humanitarian. You know, love giving back, very passionate about that, very passionate about the kids, very passionate about the youth, creatives. That goes to say that I have my own NPO, or MPC, which is the world's greatest foundation. You know, where we have Battle of the, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Where we have Battle of the Creatives, which is my show and a platform that I've created for young creatives,
Okay.
especially upcoming creatives, to basically get a platform where they showcase their creativity, you know, as well as linking them with industry titans that have worked the journey. Because in the entertainment industry, we
Yeah.
kind of learn yoga. You
You
know,
know.
it kind of learn yoga is basically like,
Yeah.
oh, frick, Johannesburg boys.
I'm not out, but hey, that one
You
is
not
hitting me
out?
different. Hey, that one is hitting me different.
Kind
I ain't
of
gonna hold you.
basically like
Yeah.
a baby snake. So you know how
Okay.
snakes don't raise their kids?
Nyoko.
Okay.
Like you kind of just find your way out. So that's
Okay.
basically
Oh,
the
yeah,
same.
yeah,
You
fair.
grow yourself. Yeah, you
Yeah,
basically.
okay.
Nobody's gonna be like, you know how we have parents and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
this is how you do things. No,
Yeah. You
that's
gotta
not how it
figure
is
it
in the
out.
entertainment industry. Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
Okay.
So I'm trying to build that bridge
interesting.
where we have industry titans that want to hand over the baton to the next generation,
Yeah, yeah.
and they've
Okay.
walked the journey, so they can tell them like, "Yo, do this, don't do that. Try this out.
Exactly.
I tried that; it didn't really work."
Yeah, yeah.
And then as a creative, you take what you take and you leave what you leave. So
Okay.
that's kind of the platform.
Okay.
Well, that's the platform that Battle of the Creatives is creating,
Yeah,
as well as
yeah.
challenging the creatives in their respective fields of craft, looking at dance, music, and fashion.
Mm.
So that's just one aspect of it. There's
Yeah.
also Khahliso Children's Home under the World's Greatest Foundation.
Kagiso.
No, Khahliso.
Oh.
Hey, we're
You
not.
wish.
Hey!
Yeah, man. I thought you said my name. You feel me?
So put away fire.
Ah, the man.
You saying?
Yeah, so then we also have the Women's Protection Program as well, where we teach self-defense classes
Okay.
in schools, especially in the less developed areas. For
Okay.
obvious reasons, it's Sauda.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
learn to protect
Facts.
yourself.
Mm.
You know
That's
what
a
I mean?
fact right
So
there.
I'm very big on that.
Yeah.
And then I also have, oh frick, guys, I studied robotics. That's how I met this
Yeah.
this nigga right
Clown,
here.
Hey, man.
You know,
Be
so
careful, man, you know, we actually graduating this year. I don't know if we should be saying that right now.
Pa, 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 pa.
Good, come on.
Yeah, you know.
Let the people know.
It's too
Exactly,
late for the
man,
broom,
you
for the
know.
brooms to fly. So what else we say? Too late. They won't catch ya.
That's hilarious. That's
I know
hilarious.
you. Yeah,
And
we did it,
then
man, we
on a
did it.
more professional and career level,
Yeah.
I'm a presenter, dancer,
Yeah.
work at a podcast, Allo TV,
as well,
creative
yeah.
director at Hype Nation.
Yes, sir.
Shout out.
I'm a co-founder of a renewable energy company, Iron Tech, and the list goes on, guys. But
Yeah.
that's just
That's motion,
a
man.
little,
Yeah, shout out to you, man. You outside for real.
That's
And that
interesting,
makes
man.
sense why you don't like that question, man. Because it's like, oh,
Yeah.
let's
there's
break
so
it down
much
like
to
this,
it.
like that. You feel
Now
me?
it sounds like I'm bragging. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Gotta put in the hours.
You know what
No,
I'm
man,
saying?
you know, fuck with that, man. You know,
Yeah, it is. It's so beautiful,
Fuck
bro,
with
because
that.
like to be honest with you, man, I feel like at your age as well, the way you moving, like it's you're already building a legacy for yourself, man, at a very young age. I feel like a lot of people can actually draw a lot of inspiration from you, you know. And
you.
I don't know, man.
Appreciate
I actually asked our previous guest a very important question, and that was when it comes to relationships, you know, and by relationships I mean, you know, the dating side of things. You understand what I'm saying? Being someone that is so busy, being an influencer, being a TV presenter, being someone that is so, you know, caught up in like the limelight like that, would you say that it's difficult to be in a relationship, or like you just have to find the right person? Like, how is it dating in the industry? I don't know if that makes sense, but
Before I answer
know what
that
I'm
question,
saying.
sorry, I didn't. The podcast I'm working at is LOTV. You know what I'm saying? Chopping
Yeah.
it.
sir.
Yeah, shout out
Short
to
time
you.
chops. You gotta
Yeah,
tap
shout
in.
out.
You gotta tap
Shout out
in.
Zinga, man. Shout out to you, man. We see you doing your thing, King.
You be cranking them this
Yeah.
year.
One love, man.
Yeah.
One love, man.
So going back to the question, is it difficult to be in a relationship? No.
Yeah.
I don't think it's difficult. I mean, everything. I feel like with
Sorry.
relationships. Come on, why didn't you mind? I might. Why you?
She's strong, my boy. She's strong, man. She's strong, man.
Tag it
Just
out.
let it. Come on, let it
Yeah.
slide.
Bogoto.
Hell no, guys. Please, no. So with the
Yeah,
relationship,
Yeah.
I think in that, I think the angle that you're asking it is like, does
Yeah.
it get challenging when you're
Yeah,
busy
exactly.
and stuff like that?
Yeah, you know, and also like, what's the level of, like, who do you allow in your space? You know, like, who do you allow to actually have your time, your energy, you know, your commitment, like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
You understand? But obviously, being in a relationship, like, you got to be like with your man most of the time. I guess you could say, like, you have to give him a lot of attention. You know.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you maneuver that? Like, how is it that you can actually make that happen?
So I think, as you guys can see,
Yeah,
I'm already
yeah,
like,
she is in a relationship,
I'm
isn't she?
already cheesing on
Yeah.
100. So
Yeah.
every relationship has its difficulties.
Okay.
That's just the reality of life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you, like literally any relationship, if you look at the relationship with your parents,
Yeah.
siblings,
Exactly.
whatever. So I apply the same principle. Like you won't always agree on
Yeah.
the same thing. You
I feel
won't.
you.
It's like with the decision that we've decided to make. It's like I'm choosing you regardless of whatever happens. You know, it's like
Preach.
the principle of the principle is the same in a sense of you don't choose your sibling, you don't choose family, so you just tolerate
Yeah.
or you handle the situations the same way. So I apply that same principle in a
That same
relationship.
principle.
It's like it doesn't mean now that we have an altercation or we don't see eye to eye.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
must up and leave and be out of
Okay,
here.
sure.
So no, it's you work things out.
You work things
You
out,
know,
yeah.
like it always everything, guys. There's nothing that can't be fixed.
Mm.
Like the reality of life, there's nothing. That's what I believe in.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing that you cannot fix, and you
Yeah.
need to be able to want to fix it.
Want to fix it,
That's the
exactly.
thing. I don't think a lot of people want to fix things.
Yeah,
A lot of people are
yeah.
just ready to be out.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
like
you
that's
know.
that it's like I'm out of here. I
Yeah,
don't want to be
yeah.
dealing with that. I don't want to be
Facts.
no, you know.
Yeah.
So that's
Facts.
that's the first thing. That's the
Okay.
the foundation of
Yeah.
that. So it's you want to make it work.
You wanna make it
We're
work.
here to make it work.
Exactly.
There's no door where you leave. The same way when you're angry at your sibling, where you
Yeah.
really want to kill them. Like, yo, you see now, I just want to
Yeah.
drown you right now.
Exactly.
But you don't obviously act on that. You just,
Yeah.
you know, then you come back and you fix it.
Maturity.
Exactly.
You know, yeah, that's the
And
thing
then
about
in
it.
terms of time management, I think because we're working in the same space, it makes it
Mhm.
quite easy.
Okay.
You know,
yeah, I feel
even
you.
if we weren't in the same space.
As in like entertainment industry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
even if we weren't in the same space, I think the relationship and the foundation that we've built
Yeah.
is very like, okay, I understand what you want to do.
Exactly.
There's time for your goals. Like at the end of the day, we're both pushing.
Yeah.
So
On the grind.
it's very hard, but I'm trying to understand. Good, you
Yeah,
can't always be
yeah.
on your phone. You can't always be texting
Exactly.
me. You can't always be on the
Exactly.
call
Yeah, makes
because,
sense.
hey, but what are you doing with your time if you're always
Yeah.
You
know,
He
yeah.
has to also
You
be
know,
working or something.
that's
right?
exactly, but that's
Yeah,
also
that makes
something
sense.
I need to understand as a girl because, you know, as girls, you want attention. I want to be
Yeah,
talking to you
yeah,
all day,
yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta pick your poison. Do you want a guy that will always be there
Yeah.
every time and then he's not obviously working?
Exactly.
You know?
Throwing up your phone.
You know, just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
or you want a
yeah.
nigga that's, okay, listen, babe, right now I'm working, so let me just lock in
You
and
do
I'll be
like
with
this.
you know?
Mm,
So I think it's just communication and that
Yeah.
aspect that makes it work.
That's
And
the
I
most
hope I
important
answered your
thing.
question, but
Yeah, no, you did.
Yeah,
you know?
100 max.
It makes sense, man, you know?
Yeah, it makes
You know,
sense.
she like put it, man. A lot of people would have just said, "Hey, man, you must have money. You must always come see me." You know, some people, man, they really just have different ways in which they understand relationships, man. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like it's not always about the money, man. It's not always about, you know, the
Yeah,
guy
it's
needs to
not.
be there and like just provide for you.
but the money
and-
should be there.
Yeah, of
It's not
course.
about it, but the guys must be there.
Always must land. Why
But,
way?
like,
One way,
you
one
didn't
other.
mention
Yeah.
that, though, you know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's like that's a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
most
Building.
people, you know, they don't like
get
look
there.
at the maturity level of things, you know, like time management, like you said.
Sure.
Like you actually put it in a way in which it makes sense, you know.
Nah,
Yeah,
fair.
man, appreciate
Yeah.
that, man.
Shout
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
What about the thing? It's about the relationships now, like umgani. It's in terms of the industry. Is that advisable to like to have friends in the industry?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is that like something that you advise, you know, up and coming, you know, creators, you know,
Isn't it scary
So-
to talk like that?
Because
man? Aren't people
at
like-
times, you know, it's be that things where it'd be like, yeah, well, you enter the
Sure.
industry, you know, you're still doing your thing, yeah, well,
Yeah.
you're trending. Next thing now, the motion, you know, you don't have that much motion, and then you're trying to point fingers and like in terms of, yo, I used to be, these people used to give me,
Oh,
they used
bro.
to cast me up, they used to show me love, but now since I don't have, you know, much motion, they trying to mize me.
Yeah.
Like, what do you feel about that type of vibe? You know?
Bloodsuckers, nah? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, like, is that advisable to have friends in the industry?
In the
Pretty
industry.
much, like lock in with industry people, because you know when you have your day one sub, you know, it's like,
Yeah,
oh no,
yeah.
it's my friend. With or without the industry,
Yeah.
we locked in,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then now you enter the industry. Not pretty much switching up on the old friends, but now you like you tapped in, you invested in the industry people in terms of like, this is my home.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
advisable, or just keep it neutral in terms of like, yeah, we can vibe out, vibe business, and then when I step out, I step out. That's
yeah,
it.
you know, my friend after.
Huh, let me
I see where you
think.
come from, bro.
I understand.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
your question.
Yeah.
Let me just think about that before I answer, especially like looking at my life.
Yeah.
And having industry friends in that sense.
Yeah.
I think just stay true to yourself.
Okay.
And sometimes you may outgrow your old friends
Yeah,
because they may not
granted.
maybe see
Your
this
vision.
or see the
Yeah.
vision or share
Yeah.
the same vision as you.
Exactly.
So in that sense, I think it's okay for you to let them go,
Okay.
but not necessarily switch up because
Switch
there's
up.
certain people that are there in your life for a season.
Okay.
You know, so
Yeah.
if that season is because you'll get seasonal friends and seasonal people, but they'll
True.
always be the ones that are always there.
True.
You know,
True.
and maybe in that season where the seasonal friends are there and your day one is not really there,
Yeah.
they'll always be there regardless.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, so I just think just stay true to yourself. Don't switch up on your
for
old
sure.
friends. But
Okay.
if you do find yourself outgrowing them, which is actually normal, that's fine
Yeah, that's
too.
normal.
You know,
I'll lie to you.
and then in terms of industry friends and them sometimes snaking each other, I haven't personally experienced
Yeah, yeah.
that, so I can't
Yeah.
really speak on that. But the way I found myself and found life,
Yeah.
is that I actually I don't think I have friends.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like I don't think I have friends like that. Like
You just catch
you
a
know,
vibe.
I feel you.
but what ends up happening is that my team or the people that I work
Yeah,
with
yeah,
end
yeah.
up just being like, we end up having that relationship. Then they
relationship.
become like my friends.
Exactly.
You know,
Okay,
so
okay.
it's like, okay, I don't
makes
actually
sense.
even go out like that. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
so I don't
Okay.
go out. So it's like work Work is me going out. Work is me having fun. So I'm having fun with the people that I work with. So then that automatically creates some sort of friendship or relationship in that sense. You know, so that's kind of what
freedom. That's what I call freedom. All that. That's freedom for real. Me stepping out and me working is me having fun at the same time as me. That's freedom, man.
Yeah,
you know?
man. You know. And it's like just like do what you love, bro. Like imagine also following your dreams and your dreams also making you money. You know.
Yeah.
Like you know just being able to have fun and actually do your work at the same time.
You feel me?
Like,
that's like yo. If I could crack that code, I'm done with that.
You know what I'm saying?
You're done. You're done.
I'm done.
But I definitely highly recommend. But I think it's because I come from a very solid background at home and a very strong family, a very supportive family. So they are my like. See how like people would have friends and stuff like that. So my family is like that source, that you know, that foundation of like, yo, my sisters got let's go out. Or like, yo, you know.
They hold you down.
Yeah, exactly. And I also work with my best friends as well. So like my NZK, we work together, we do things together. Shout out my NZK and then Tuto as well. But Tuto's not in the entertainment industry, so he's that day one that's not in the entertainment industry, but we clean. We clean.
Would you like be friends with people in the industry, man? Like, do you feel like that relationship would just be transactional, or do you genuinely feel like you can like make a
genuine
connection and like a relationship with someone in the industry like that, bro?
It's probably 80-20. Like in the
80s,
80s,
nah.
The 20s, Because I know how niggas move, man. Like, niggas be slimy, man. You know, it's not even that thing.
Really?
Yeah, man, like niggas be slimy. Especially Bruce. I don't have my chance to pretend they like with you guys, you know, they can come.
I think it's the other way around.
The mommies, the mommies are worse.
I've heard that girls are like, this is just niggas are straight up like, I don't mess with you. Like, you gonna feel my vibe. There's that ego thing as well. And then girls just pretend. They act like they like you and they. That's what I
with
feel.
honeys with girls, but you start with niggas, you know what's up with niggas. It's that thing of as soon as you step in the scene. Now it's that thing of okay. We see you. Okay, you're getting motion.
Yeah.
Now all the niggas around you, that thing off like, hey, let's milk him. Let's milk him.
Really?
And then when you're trying to hit the phone call, when you're trying to, you know, it's like piano. sorry, piano niggas. Like, you know how you can't vibe piano when like the artists come up. It's that thing of they're working with producers and shit. They're working with producers. By the time they drop their own albums, it's like the numbers are not numbering anymore. Like those producers, they gave hits. As soon as they drop their own, like, okay, debut album without those producers, it's that thing of try to highlight those producers ain't trying to. It's like one of those, man. It's like,
transactional.
When you get out of the game, everyone is trying to.
I don't think I'm following.
You know, when you enter the game, Thaba, it's that thing of like, you should trust me, I'm looking at it via music perspective, I won't lie.
Okay.
Via that view, young son.
That's okay.
Once you get,
I'm familiar with that one.
Once you get, everyone's trying to blow your phone, because you got that motion, you're the new kid in the block type thing. And so like, okay, we see you. Everyone is trying to hear you up on some, skip that hook, skip that verse or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But there's gonna be a time where it's like, okay, now, you know, the audience is used to you now. It's that thing of like, I feel that.
Oh, longevity. There's no longevity for the artists.
Like,
I think that's on them or on their team.
Yeah,
like,
I think also, no, facts.
Yeah, I think that's more on them. Yeah, I think it's definitely like the longevity of things.
Yeah.
It's more on you as an artist and your backing and because there's Mary's crazy. There's many one-hit wonders.
Yeah,
just on a normal scale.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But it's like you need to keep going. Some people get there, they get the numbers, they get the fame, they get that traction, they get the motion, and then they get comfortable. Like it's no longer working. Okay, how do I sustain this? How do I keep going? How do I invest more to stay there? And I don't think our people have fully understood, you know, like us. You know, we haven't, we don't understand the music business in a sense of branding. In a sense of, you know, you got to brand yourself. You need to, there's proposals that need to be made. You have events. And in the events, you have to carry yourself like that. There's like a whole thing that goes into, that goes behind an artist. You know, so it's, we're very like street style, you know.
I kind of feel like also we get into the alcohol too much. We get into the vibes too much, bro. Because I feel like also when it comes to bro, like, you know, people that are in the music industry, man, like what they promote as well is literally like alcohol, girls, smoking,
bodies,
you know. So obviously, there's little time to think about the important things, such as backing, such as having a good team behind you, you know, like
reinvesting into your
Yeah,
brand,
you know,
reinvesting into yourself.
because the excitement gets to them. Like once I'm there, like, you know, obviously the come up is crazy. Let's say maybe the Scots or whoever comes from the hood, you know, he's been broke all his life, you know, and then he makes that one hit that makes him, like, you know, noticeable. You know, obviously after that it's just the excitement. Now it's just like, you know, drip, you know, homies buying drip, homies chilling with
DMs are going crazy.
DMs are going crazy, you know. But obviously, like, in that moment, I feel like it's a drug to a certain extent, because now, you know, you have to understand that, bro. Now you're at a point where you need to maintain things, you know, because obviously you're going to be distracted, man. Also with the money coming in as well, money's being spent very recklessly, you know. Like she said as well, like our people, you know, like black people don't really have financial management like that. I feel like
we weren't taught that.
You understand?
We need to change our mindset.
Exactly. You know, I really do feel like that's something that needs to be studied. And yeah, man, go to school, man.
And by school, we don't mean like, you know, there's YouTube, there's
you know,
so much information out there for us to consume and learn and understand. But and I think one big thing that I also just learned from Costa, right, he would reinvest into the business. Right. So it's like, so for instance, gig, you get a gig, right? 60K or whatever, right? Typical artists, us, you know,
after
our
party,
people, we go, say money, tenga what, say golf, 8, 9, 10, whatever, you know, right?
We outside, baby.
You know what I mean? That one, that we outside, baby lifestyle, right? But then with what I've also seen with where I first saw this with Costa is, okay, gents, so we pay the team. This is going back into the business for us to, okay, now we have cash flow, right? So the business is now running itself in the sense of, okay, we get paid. I get paid as an artist under Titch Gang Records, right? Management gets paid. And then it's like, you get, how do I explain this? The company or whatever, you have a company, just for understanding's sake. The company then pays you as an artist, and then pays management as an artist. That not me as an artist paying you guys, and then the money, and then I'm having the money.
MT, what he's doing now?
What is
I don't know if you saw that live. When they're selling ATM, because like everything's under ATM records, so then like people are leaving his record label because he's the one that receives the money, right? And then he distributes it, right? But then it's that thing of now they saying, no, bro, but like you getting more than us and you making us like, you know, go to these shows, you know, we attending all these events, but then like, you know, you keeping all the money to yourself, you know, and then you paying us all these small amounts of cash. So I guess there is no backing in terms of like the company is not having a structure, you know, like the money's not going to the company, it's going to MT, then MT distributes it to his people,
company.
you know what I'm saying? To his artists, you know? And then there was fights and all that, MC, you know, years, bro. Hey, dog, fuck them niggas, man.
Treat me like a Popeye,
you know what I'm saying?
Nigga be wilding out.
So I guess, I mean, substance as well, man, like no disrespect to MT, but those type of things really do play a big role, you know, like it fucks with your decision making. You know, when you're drunk, bro, some decisions are not going to be right. You understand? And obviously, hey, man, that's the problem that we face as black people. But I guess it is what it is, you know.
Take yourself seriously. Like, run yourself as a company, as a business.
You have to.
And you need to understand business and
in
order to do that. I mean, I'm still definitely learning that because,
I feel you. But can I actually ask Costatish's background? What's the deal? He's a white person, right? I'm sorry to say it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But you see, like, sorry to mention this,
he
but
has some Greek roots.
You understand? So that makes sense. Like, to be honest with you, man, like it is historical. You know, it's historical. It's a bloodline thing. You know, they understand these things. You know, I'm sorry to say it, but like us, like, you know, people of our nature, you know, we haven't had that experience yet as to, you know, how to handle finances and, you know, be able to like structure our lives in a way that would make us, you know, be rich forever, you know, like we still building, man. We just got off like apartheid, slavery, you name it. You feel me?
But I think just want to clear this out. It's definitely, I don't think it's white privilege from Costa. No, he worked damn hard.
Got it out the mud.
He worked damn hard to get where he was and where he
feel
ended.
you.
He worked damn hard. People
Yeah.
can be like, no, it's because he's white. Because he's white. What. There were even times where I forgot he was white, guys.
That's why I asked her.
Like there were
That's why
times where I
asked.
forgot that Costa
You know,
was white.
I
I'm
asked
not
because
gonna lie.
He's around
Like,
so
these
many
things
black
are
people as
just-
well, and he's doing such a good job, you know, representing, you know, just this unity. You know, that's why I asked you, because I'm like, bro, like, what's the deal with him? Like, he was around so many, you know, people of our nature, and like he was building us up, like in a way you could say, you know. So yeah, man, like. shout
I'm
out to
even
him for
starting to
doing
think
that.
like color is just me saying that I even forgot that
Yeah.
Costa was white.
Mhm.
It's like you choose to see color. Then
I
like
hear
then
you.
then it's that I can then conclude to say you choose to see color,
choose to see
because for
colour,
the fact
yeah.
that I mean I could see that, but
Yeah.
human
You
being at
should
the
be
end of the day,
yeah.
you know, and it's
Yeah.
not like he's treating us ill or
Exactly.
anything, or to
Yeah.
show that there's like
Yeah.
you just basically choose to see color,
See
or
colour,
people
yeah.
make you see color by the way
Facts.
that they may treat you.
That makes
Sure.
sense.
So
That makes
yeah,
sense.
just putting that out there.
Yeah, no,
Nah, that's
beautiful,
dope,
man. At the end of the
dogs.
day, we all
So-
won, you know.
Do you see yourself crossing over, Thaba? Europe or States?
Oh hell yeah, niggas!
Oh, yeah.
I'm international.
Ufuna ukushiya, man.
Like,
Outta here.
international, come on, don't play with me.
Nah,
How
that's
can I call
dope.
myself the world's greatest and end up in South Africa?
Yeah,
I
feel it.
can't do that.
Yeah, makes
I
sense.
can't do that.
I feel you, but you know, some daggers are like, I'm comfortable in the Mzansi level, you know,
No,
as long as I'm here.
I think that's limited
It is what it is, man.
understanding, and I
Yeah.
think it's
Boston.
my mom always says something that's quite profound, is like your perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, if that's all you know and that's all you see,
Yeah.
it then creates a reality.
Mm,
You
that's
know,
true.
a certain reality that
so
makes you
true.
think a certain way and limits you in certain
Yeah.
ways, or you know, just it forms you in a different way. So, but if you
Trust
have a
me.
different perspective and a
Exactly.
different way, then you
Yeah.
get to see life in a broader and bigger way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's also just perspective, and I think
Mm.
with black people are doing quite well, because
Yeah, yeah.
we're seeing more, we're
Yeah, we
experiencing,
globalizing,
you know,
yeah.
we
Yeah.
now being like, oh, okay, so we
Exactly.
can, like, even just looking at Amapiano and just South
Yeah.
Africa, it's like
Yeah.
South African artists always just ended like kind of here,
Yeah,
you know,
facts.
like, you know, but now having
The
the
pinnacle was pretty much Zimbabwe, like Africa.
yeah, you know,
That side was like, that was
you know,
far-fetched.
exactly,
Yeah.
you know, but then it started opening up, you know, but I mean,
Mozambique.
not downplaying what the other legends have played and the
Yeah.
role that they've played.
Facts, yeah.
Like, I don't know them like that, but you know,
Yeah, yeah,
some
yeah.
international names. So I'll just
Exactly.
speak on the now people.
Now people,
Like,
yeah.
you know, for instance, I'll start off with like Elaine. Right,
Yeah.
Elaine showed that okay, so there is
Yeah.
R&B, there is like, you know,
Exactly,
so it's possible for a young South African girl to go that side,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then Tyler came in and then she took it to the
Yeah, she
to-
took
she
it to-
then
Ooh.
she took it to the top
Exactly.
top
Yeah.
floor,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
where then okay, so a young South African girl can
Can
win
yeah,
Grammys, can win
exactly.
awards, can do all of that. So
Top
it's like
100 Billboard, all of that.
you
Yeah.
understand what I mean? So it's like
Beautiful, man.
perspective has then been grown.
like,
oh,
Because
okay.
South Africa just like it was just, you know, used to just be us here,
Exactly,
you know,
yeah.
with
Now
our
it's our
people,
own vibe,
you know.
whatever,
So now it's
yeah.
like even piano's like,
piano is
so we can
penetrating
create a
the world.
sound that is global,
Global.
you
Yeah.
know, and like South
Yeah.
Africa can be known for that. So it's like
Yeah.
we opening up the spectrum and seeing
Yeah.
life in a whole different lens.
Facts.
True.
So I think that's
It's true.
definitely great for us.
Yeah, I feel like, you
Nah,
know,
that's
South
dope.
Africa's it's the new pinnacle, man. Like
He
we
found us.
yeah. They found us, boy.
Yeah, they found us.
And like
Yeah,
people
yeah,
are
sorry,
adapting
sorry,
to
my
us now, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We having so many people across the world. You see Germany, you see Italy, you see
Bro.
America, you know.
Bro.
Like they're adapting to whatever it is that we're doing. You
Yeah.
know? So yeah, man, it's beautiful, man. I really
Proud to
like
be
how
South
we doing
African.
this thing, you know.
Nah, for
I mean,
sure.
also with the
dog.
rugby as well. Like we are doing a lot.
Hey,
in
guys,
every
as a
field.
country-
Yeah, as a country,
You
but
know?
I'm proud
Country.
personally.
Yeah.
Personally,
Me, I'm
I'm
happy.
Yeah,
TikTok comments, we
Bro,
thrive.
we
Bro,
thriving,
like
you know?
going crazy.
So yeah, South
dog.
Africa, man, is a beautiful country, man. You know,
Yeah.
And you know,
I
you
like
know
to
what's
call
crazy?
it-
Like when they actually figure out like how much the lifestyle is cheap when they come
Yeah.
this side, that's when they even go crazy.
Oh yeah,
Setting off
That
like, okay, this
also-
is CPT and it's looking this fly.
Yeah.
How much is this crib? Damn, is this cheap? I'm
You
fucking
feel
moving
me?
in.
You see
feel
why
me?
Yeah.
I need
You
to be, why we
feel
need to
me?
be
Exactly.
international.
Yeah.
Because over here, to get them dollars.
Yeah,
Dollars
dollars
and
are crazy,
It's
man.
gonna be different.
You know what I'm saying?
Like-
You come this side, you flip it, man. You crazy with it, man. You have a lot of money, man. You know, dollar has a lot of weight on it. You feel me?
Yeah, actually, shout out to about Waffles, Tyler.
Yes, waffles as
You know,
well.
Sia Kolisi,
Like-
all of them, man. They found us because of your guys, you know.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man, you
You
know.
know?
That's
Yeah,
love. So,
shout
you
out.
next. You up next. What are they saying?
Yes,
Those
come
greatest.
on,
Up
guys, don't
next.
play with me.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
Bundle of joy, man. She
Here's
can take
why.
over, isn't she? Yeah, man.
Let's get it. Let's
It's
get
beautiful,
it.
Nah,
That's a
that's
beautiful
dope,
thing,
man.
man.
So the dance moves are they real? I always thought you they Showtime
Nah, I'm
shops and
catfishing.
Vanna,
I'm
you know.
catfishing. They ain't real.
I
That
always
ain't a
keep
real
you there,
me.
but
That ain't a real me.
hey, you tell Vanna she always on some. You pass a move there. Even about kilo, take off kilo is faded on them. Girl, like pass a move there. Baby girl, like hey, Thaba Nyaba. You a fan of that too, man. Much
I am,
good.
guys. I
Yeah.
loved.
Since
Okay.
growing up, man,
Yeah.
primary school, you that.
Yeah, definitely. Like I've been dancing for over
Dang.
like 14 years.
Can
Oh,
Boy, can I mention
that's
something, boy? Do
crazy.
you know? Do you know?
Yeah, being there
I'm
and shit.
exposed you right
Yeah,
Oh
now.
my
yeah.
goodness, no!
You know? We know Thaba. The whole world. Oh, South Africa knows
Childhood.
Thaba from childhood. When you
Talk to
getting
me.
ready for school, my boy.
Talk to me.
That, I don't know if it's South School.
No,
if
it's Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, Blue Ribbon. Blue Ribbon, my boy. My mom is so good. My
What's
mom-
up?
Boy, that is Thaba. Quit Thaba
You
Nyaba.
lying, bro.
We grew up looking at her, man. Like, y'all should know
Oh
exactly
yeah,
who's in our
bro.
presence
Bakfake
right now, man.
sinkwini ntwana,
You
eh?
know what I'm saying?
Get the bread, boy!
That was her,
Always been
boy.
on the
Damn,
bread.
man, you were meant for the bread and shit, you know.
man. If y'all know that video,
Man for the
obviously
bread.
everyone knows that video, man. That
Damn, I know that
advertisement.
video, bro. I
Yeah.
literally know that
My
video,
mom
too.
is so good.
You see the audio, what you talking about? I
Album
don't.
taste.
The visual, man, ukuthi angiboni guys. Ukambe wakwenzakalani on the video, but you see that?
We're
The audio.
dancing.
I'm trying to picture the visual, man. Ukuthi
Yeah.
kule video wakwenzakalani.
We're
They're
dancing.
dancing there, bro. They
Kids,
busting moves and
uniform.
stuff, bro.
Mama.
Need to
Mom,
pee
that's so
But I
cool.
remember, I know, one of my show kanje.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that video,
You
man.
know, like
Trust me.
that.
It's
Yeah.
legendary, man.
Damn.
She was there, bro. She was
So,
there, man.
You knew
I've
what he
been
was gonna
on the
say,
ground.
man. You knew who to
But
catch you.
I just,
Yeah, because you know what happened actually? We were actually busy with schoolwork, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
don't say school. We're building a
Yeah, we're
robot.
building a fucking
Don't
robot,
downplay
man. You know
our
what I'm saying?
efforts.
Talk to me nice,
Yeah,
KG.
yeah, I'm gonna hold you, man. We those type of people, man. You know, we about to take over the world. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man, we were chilling, and then I don't know what happened, man. But like, I think she mentioned Robot Boy sending her a DM or something, yeah.
I think he sent me a message or something.
A message, and then he was like, "Yo, look at this. I just saw a video of you."
Oh yeah,
and then I
I
was
see
like,
that.
and then she showed us that, and I was like, "Yo, bro, like, was this you? Like this is you, isn't it?" And I saw her, like, "Damn, bro, like, Thaba, bro, like, this was you, man. Like, I can't believe that, you know."
Dang.
She was actually, in that advertisement, man. Because growing up, we all knew that ad, man. You know.
Yeah,
like,
but
that
there was no
pinnacle,
YouTube,
bro.
boys. It was strictly
Yeah,
TV,
TV, boy. Before you back
Had
to school, bro.
You feel me?
You know
So
what I'm saying?
you finna tap
And we
it.
were young.
Where
at
are
the
we
time.
want?
Yeah. We were young at the time.
What good
so
you
it
know,
was
boys? What you
exciting.
know about that?
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta tap it.
It was so exciting, bro. Like it was the pinnacle of our
Yeah.
like youth as well, because we were growing up and like, bro, like we wake up in the
Facts.
morning, you know, that single you shot my mom.
Young
it's
tall.
It's
you know what I'm
drama. It's
saying?
drama, can't you?
Say,
So you
man.
been about this entertainment industry, you
Beautiful.
know?
I've been,
You
guys,
been locked
I've
in,
been,
man.
I've
Damn.
been.
So how did you get in? Like sorry to like get deep into it, but like you began when with the in this like
Entertainment.
Yeah.
I started dancing. Yeah, that's how I got into it. Like I
Okay.
started dancing in grade 3.
you were
Well,
scouted?
grade 1. I started dancing grade 1,
Yeah.
but it was like, just ballet. And then I
Okay.
stopped because I got into swimming.
Yeah.
I was more like, let me get in my penny hands,
Yeah.
bag and
That's
stuff
hard.
like that,
Yeah.
And then in grade 3, the story of how I started dancing is actually crazy because it was just a lie.
Is
Break
it?
it
It was
down.
a
Break
lie.
it down.
I'm not gonna. I must break it down.
Break it
Yeah.
down to the.
So as kids,
Talk to us.
as kids when your friends when your friends do something, you wanna do
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
Even if
Facts.
it's like it's just camp.
Facts.
Like you said,
I'm ngazama she mujayiva ayivashuleka yo I went through it. I'm like,
What
nah,
with
nah,
that?
nigga, stick with it.
What's up,
Dancing and shit.
Tyler?
Remember the
Same
hip hop
for you.
era? I
Yeah,
tried.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah. You
That's
see
what
here?
I'm saying.
No future, my brother. I was like, boy, run with it. But I see where you're coming from. I see where you're
Yeah.
coming from.
So then, my friend at the time was like, because we were in aftercare and stuff like that, so there were dance classes. So Irene had a dance studio there, EMSD. So then she was like, "Oh, my mom said I must do dancing and." So after it's aftercare, you bring home clothes and stuff like that because you're not wearing uniform. So they were like a group of my friends were like, "Oh yeah, no, my mom said I must dance." I'm like, "Yeah, my mom said I must dance too."
That's fine.
Just lads, but shout outs, you know. I was like, "Yeah, you know, my mom said I must dance too."
Next thing you're inside now.
We're there, then we jive. I was like, "Okay, this is fun." I was like, "Okay, this is new. I've never done this before." I got home and I'm like, "Mom, Dad, I'm doing dancing." They died. They laughed.
What's
they
when?
were finished. They were like, "What are you even talking about?" But then my first competition, excuse me, so one thing about my family.
That's the grade 3.
Grade 3.
Okay.
No, because it was towards the end of the year, so it was grade 4, beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Okay. So my friend Tiamo and I, my best friend at the time, Tiamo and I then did a duo. We're like, okay, we're gonna get into this competition. My guys, my family laughed. They were like, "There's no way that we're."
Are you serious?
They were like, "Come on, bro."
Why, bro? I got much Ivan. All about the family background. I got passing moves. None of that. You know, so it makes sense. I feel you, Rens.
They claim, man. They say they did, but they claim.
Don't impress you. It's because of me that you're doing these things.
You know, so but in that, the way my family is just so freaking supportive. They came, like my cousins, my aunts, and they were laughing because they were like, "We can't believe." But then Tiamo and I were doing it, and they were like, "Oh damn, they're actually really good." And then we came like second.
Damn,
in
that's
that
good.
competition, and then from there, that's when then we started building up, represented the country multiple times in Europe.
Oh man!
Damn,
and then also in Arizona as well. Went there for Hip Hop International. Then in 2016, we won SA's Got Talent as Kryptonites. Yeah, guys. So then, so that's how I got into. So dancing got me into the entertainment industry. So dancing with artists, then came from there, networking. Like, okay, can I do this with you? Can I do that with you? Okay. You know, just getting to that space, and then being a brand manager.
That first passport stamp was dancing.
Yeah.
Shout out to dancing, man. Shout out to dancing.
Yes.
Cool, from there on, it just grew.
Exactly.
Ventured into other stuff, you know. No, that's dope.
So you always had a plan, though, eh?
No, I never.
But like, it just happened, I guess.
I think the biggest thing that I've been doing is following God. Like, you know, it's just like wherever I find myself, I just do my best. You know, like I'm always just looking for an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to network. Like, okay, what do you do? Okay, you do that. Okay, I do this. Okay, can I learn from you? That's actually how I even got into LOTV. You know, after meeting Zinga, I was like, after we met, no, like during our shoots, because I was presenting, we're shooting a pilot for a different show. And then he was one of the guests, and I was the presenter. So I was like, can I just learn from you? You know, just want to learn from you. You have a podcast, you do that. So let me just learn from you. I didn't even know what I wanted. It was just like, can I just learn from you? I set up a meeting. I kept bugging him, like, let me invite me to your shoots. Let me see what I can do and all that jazz. And then look, the relationship, you know, the relationship grew, and now it's like, okay, now I'm presenting, I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Showtime Charles.
Exactly, you understand. So it's like things like that, because even with Costa, being part of Costa's team, like from dancing, Khotso, I was like, okay, Khotso hit me up and whatever, we're talking. I'm like, okay. He was like, he's looking for a PA. I was like, okay, no, I cannot be nobody's PA. That's not my thing. So I'll be your EA. You know, I can be your executive assistant. You know, so it's like looking for opportunities. Okay, cool, I can do this. Okay, let me pull up with you to shows and stuff like that. Let me do that. Oh, then I'm in Costa's team. Boom. And then exactly. Then Khotso referred me to Spuda, and then from that I became Spuda's brand manager under SBR projects. Then from there,
Rock.
Spuda Rock. And then from there, became brand manager of Costa, Muesli, and Bobby Cooper. You just like having that team. Exactly. Then from there, became Costa's brand manager. So like things like that, then branched out, and then
it just linked. I guess,
you know. So it's just
beautiful, man.
Oh no, much you're not a shy person.
No, not at all.
Once you see the opportunity, you grab it. You don't just abang it twice, and also you don't allow your ego to.
I don't think I even have an ego. Like
it's crazy how you do
man.
come across as someone that is very humble, you know. I mean, also when I met you, because I mean, I've known you for I think 2 years.
3, 4.
2 years, yeah, 4 years. You know,
4 years.
it was studying
I was
together.
like, I'm a robot. So what can I go to Mazi for how long, poison?
The thing is, obviously, if I could be honest with you, we actually started kicking it off nicely.
Second year.
Second year.
Second year.
And then third year, you know, we took it to the top. You feel me? Because we actually built a robot together. You know, I actually told her, I was like, yo, bro, I'm in your team. We're gonna build this robot together.
I was like, oh my goodness.
I told her live job, bro. I was like, bro, listen, man. They said that we need to come up with a team to build a robot. I was like, yo, bro, listen. Me and you are gonna do this thing together.
I was not impressed.
I even told the lecturer. I told the lecturer, I was like, no, don't worry about it, sir. Me and Thaba are gonna be in one team, you know.
Without
her, yeah, you know, because obviously I knew exactly the type of person that she was in terms of really just the energy that she gives off, you know, even at school, bro, you know, you can see her, you know, she's always been a bundle of joy, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it is necessary for me as well because, I mean, hey, man, we're doing podcasts now as well.
Yeah, you know, like, shout out. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah,
that's so cool, man. So
dope,
it was actually quite cool, man, to actually get into contact with you, you know. But what actually inspired the robotics journey? Like, why did you actually step into wanting to do artificial intelligence? I mean, like a dancer to engineer
to AI,
you know,
technology.
Like, what is it that you don't do, you know? But
sing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just like brief us a little bit with that, man.
I see that one coming.
Yeah.
So with robotics, how that came about was I took a gap year for 2 years.
Okay.
It was 2020. Right, but that was COVID, so I didn't really get to experience my gap year. But I was working in all of this, like entertainment. That's when
putting it out,
the whole cast thing, like dancing, like the entertainment industry. You know, that kind of like was the prime of it.
Okay.
But going back to robotics, so 2020 and 2021 was my gap year, and then I was like chilling, not chilling like that, but like just thinking, okay, I need to go to school, or do I need to, my parents weren't really rushing me. They're like, just do what you're doing or whatever. But my mom would always, every now and then, just throw jazz and be like, you know, and I'm like, oh my goodness, mom, please. You know, but she also couldn't fully have me like that because I was working, I was doing quite well. I was like, you know,
just I
wasn't just like, you know, get appearing like you know, like you know, definitely not that. So then I just took a decision, like she always just advised, like, okay, if you're gonna go back to study or whatever, just be future fit. Like she'd always be preaching that. But you know, I'm just like, okay, ma, cool, sharp, I hear you. But I know that my mom, like, she's
adamant.
My mom, not even adamant, like she's just so powerful, guys. Like yo,
shout out moms.
Like shout out moms. Is like
she has a presence, bro. I've seen it before.
Oh, you've seen it before?
Yeah, like I actually even saw her on a magazine first before I saw her.
Oh yeah.
You know? So I'm like, bro.
Okay.
I'm like, who's that? That's my mom.
It's the mom to lab.
After like 2-3 hours, you know, she comes in. You know, beautiful energy, man. You know, she's an exceptional woman. You know, gorgeous as well. You know, like you could tell that. You know, the student and the teacher, you know, like it's a relationship with you guys, yeah, man. So it's just a lot of emotion with you guys.
Yeah. Man. So with my mom, just like she's a wise woman. I don't know where I'd be without her. Yeah. Like, thank you, mom. But she'd always just like throw in those nuggets and stuff like that. Hey, you know. And I'll think about it, you know. Yeah. Then I just took the decision. I'm like, okay, cool. I wanna study. Like and if I'm gonna study, I don't want it to be something I love like that. You know, I want to acquire a skill. I want to be future fit. Like, it needs to be something. Because she always said, like, okay, what's the point of you going to study presenting? Like, you're already good at presenting. Exactly. You're doing this or whatever. So rather enhance that and go work in it. You know, and not just, like, because I also wanted to be a director at some point. Sure. You know, so, like, why would you want to go? You're already shooting. You're already filming. Exactly, yes, you'll get some skills. But, like, go find something else that you can learn. Yeah. You know, and then you can master what you already love by just, you know, building and just doing it on the side, whatever. Yeah. And that some people may disagree, but it worked in my favor. I love that piece of advice from my mom. Amen. So from then I was like, okay, I want to challenge my mind. Like, if I'm going to go back to school, because I was really craving to learn. Like, I was really craving to just go back and just like, you know, just be on. You know, like, so then I was like, okay, I need to do something that's like feature fits and needed, like, I need to be like, okay, frick, damn, that's dope. Then I thought about robotics because that's some of the things that she was like hinting at in AI and technology and it being the future. And at that time, it was the 4IR and all that jazz. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like, okay, cool, let me tap into that. So I'ma just go do robotics. Then she just heard, I'm like, oh, mama, I found a school. It's Eduverse. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm starting next year. She's like, oh, okay, cool. How much is the class? I'm like, this class is much. She's like, okay, perfect. Like, she didn't even beg me. I was like, guys, this is what I'm going to do. And they're like, oh, perfect, lovely. You know, so it was even a thing of like, I wanted to do it at my time. And they were okay with that too as well. So that's how I got into robotics.
Beautiful.
Damn, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
The thing, bro, is I saw some other stuff. I don't know if I should talk about it.
Oh, my goodness. What did you see?
Via the situation that happened when I know seeing a face like me trend. Niggas putting up.
Oh my goodness.
That was crazy, man. When I heard that via
take
the
it.
Yes. How was that experience, bro?
What happened?
Okay.
Labakai pedi futhi thini. That's that that's thini lona. Expose. Here's wag.
Round 2.
That was crazy. That when I saw that KG,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the
She
fuck?
told me about that, bro.
What the? Because they broke it down. Because also then when they broke it down, they didn't share food.
Yeah, we didn't do
yeah,
that
yeah,
to the
yeah.
whole.
I was like, guys, cave.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sure that shit was
That
crazy, bro.
situation, man.
Benny Gouverne, like me, it was an adventurous situation. Damn.
Yes, it was in Midrand.
Hit a leg.
Yeah.
Caught you all sleeping.
Guys.
Crank
Guys.
Crank down.
Guys, it's so many power.
Oh my goodness, like
wow.
Yeah. Shame,
that
man.
experience. So at the time, do you want to know how I feel about it now or
Yeah.
when it happened?
When it happened, pretty much, it's like.
When it happened, how I felt about it, because it's two different.
Yeah, I can in that situation.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah,
I can
both.
imagine.
Both. Give me both.
So-
Give me both.
Okay, I'll give you both. So when it happened,
It's crazy. That was just chill,
I'm sure it
man.
feels like a dream, dog. When that shit happened, like, what the fuck? Is this shit actually happening right
She
now?
was like, yo, bro, I'm chilling. These guys, they pull out. I'm like, she like she's confused or
guys,
something.
I was so calm.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that's
remember
the
you
crazy
said
thing.
that.
I was just so freaking calm.
Just
I was
chilling.
like, we're gonna be fine. Zigga got this. We're gonna be straight. Like, we're all good. Like, it just felt like a
Crazy,
movie. I was like, guys, most of the time, I was laughing.
Yeah. That's what she said also. What she told me. Like, what you mean you were laughing, bro? That's a serious situation.
Bro.
Like, it's a serious
Yeah.
situation. Like, I was laughing to the point, like, not even like not dying, like, obviously,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, but I was just
I was
like,
like, dang,
you
is
know,
this actually
'cause
happening right now?
exactly, 'cause they put us in, like,
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
they put us in like 2 separate cars,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They put us in 2 separate cars.
Yeah.
That was, I'm sure Zigga was like panicking, like
Panicking, yeah.
definitely like, oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Like
Because
crazy.
literally anything and everything can happen at that moment.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
like,
especially
Mic
it being an
like this, yeah?
essay.
The
Huh?
mic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Especially, sorry.
My
Yeah,
bad.
now I'm
Don't worry
Ah,
about it.
sorry like this.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's all love, it's all love.
thank you. So
Yeah.
they so when they took us, right,
Sure.
so they had me like lay down
Yeah.
like that, so I don't see the way.
Yeah, it wasn't
So
Hamburg.
njengoba sihamba nje yazi ngiyacabanga ukuthi hayibo guys enhle vele le nto iyenzakala ngempela
That's some wild shit,
like
dog.
you know, and
Yeah.
then
Is this
the
my
question-
life right now?
Like I'm like, and then obviously me being like
Yeah.
me being
Bro,
me.
you've been laughing right now. That's
Yeah.
That's the top
That's
of
it.
it. Damn, it's
I'm
crazy.
not
This
like-
thing was serious.
So I'm like, I asked the guy who's filming it like, so put us spulala vele.
Nah, bro, for real. Yo, yeah. I thought
damn.
what is Zinga saying about this chest?
He's
Two
not
separate
with
whips.
Oh,
like with two separate
shit.
cars. So I'm like, so vele, but ufuna uzosibulala vele. He's like, no.
Yeah.
Angikho kanjalo. Then I wanted to pee and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I said I needed to pee, and he's like, yeah, so figure much. So I'm like, okay, so siyafika la siyakhona, like I'm
Yeah.
literally having like
Exactly.
ngisengizoyichamela manje. He's like, yabona musumanzi, then what? You're gonna just be embarrassing yourself. Ngathi yo, and that's ghetto, ne?
Nah, you
Guys,
G,
I'm
bro.
You were fine. You were fine. You were just fine, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Just fast forward, then they brought us back,
Yeah.
right? So this is then we have a conversation, like Zing and I then have a conversation. This is after the incident.
Yeah. So be happy.
Yeah, so like
all the cash.
No, all the cash gone and all that jazz. But like
Yeah.
now we're meeting after the incident,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
because like when we
Bantu
got home,
about
we were
separate
just
locations
quiet.
or what?
No, they dropped us. At least they dropped us together.
Yeah, you all gotta
At
figure it
least,
out.
like, yo, you know,
fine.
at least,
Exactly.
you know, so we were both safe because they could have just dropped me there and dropped him there.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know,
Figure it out,
or we
niggas.
could be dead because most of the times
don't
that's
like
how
you
it
should
ends.
It'd be like that.
You know, or could be raped, you know, so it
Oh,
could have just
man.
been like, so that was the best case scenario.
Yeah.
Like how it happened was just proper.
Yeah, thank God.
You know, thank you, God.
Yeah.
You know,
Peace.
so yeah, but anyways,
Yeah.
so then when Zing and I are then just like reflecting on what happened,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like, when I got in the car, I saw that you had established a relationship with me.
Oh, sure, it was time with them, wasn't she?
Usukhondaga tell niggas what to do like ngifuna ukuchama njengamanje.
Like, you know, and then
Dang.
there was a time where this guy was
Yeah.
like, because then when I went to go pee, they made me like pee somewhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Bushes
then,
and shit.
yeah, so then I'm lifting up my pants and then he's coming. And then I'm like, obviously,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
frightened and I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
goodness,
Panic
what he's
move.
about to.
Yeah.
And he's like, hi, bo, and see you, I'm not that type of guy. I'm like, yo, putangwazi pega wenzani manje.
Dog, what you mean? Not that type of guy.
Like, why you literally kidnapping me right now? So,
Bro.
like, you know, so.
Sina ngithembe wena. Nah,
What
nigga.
you
Then
mean?
a classic. I don't think
What
I
type of
shared
nigga
this
is
on
that,
the
bro?
pod. Dude,
What type of
like,
nigga is that?
he's like,
nah,
I'm like,
you must trust him.
I'm like, what the frick? I'm like, like,
Get out of here,
I'm
nigga.
like, dog.
That's
So
a
then the
classic.
classic was, oh my goodness, guys.
Yeah.
So now we're waiting, right? So we're
Yeah.
waiting for Zinga. So they're talking to the guys that have
guys,
Zinga.
Yeah.
So then we waiting. Then the guy who's holding me down,
Yeah.
then steps out.
Yeah.
Right. He steps out and then he
So
pees.
get pixies,
Yeah,
man.
saying get to exit and I'm chilling like
yeah.
this. So he pees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he farts. He farts. He farts out.
It's one of those while you pee. Hey, Plaza, ngeke uyibambe leyo, uvale ayiphumele.
And then when he farts, so it's the driver and me in the car, right? So when he farts, I'm like, oh. The guy farts is like, and then now he wants to come in with his farts. I'm like, ngeke bhuti. I'm like, I literally was like,
I'm guy space, yeah.
I
ngeke
got you,
bhuti,
bro.
uqeda ukusuza ngeke ngihokhele umsuza
Are you in a different world, eh?
Ngeke, I
That's a
couldn't.
movie, bro.
Dude, I was like, I couldn't. And then they were laughing. I'm like, ngeke ngcono, it's fine. I won't look at you. I'll stay this side. Kodwa ngeke ngihokhele. Because he wants to put me back, but he just farted. Ain't no way, boy.
I know he's geeking, bro. Yeah, he's geeking.
wow.
I literally was like, there's no way he's
Yo,
putting.
I'll hide my
Hey, man.
Then the driver was like, hey, when we are hlekisa, when you are I'm like, no, but come on. Ufuna, like, at least show umoya kancane,
Guy
like.
space,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was like,
That's crazy.
man.
And after that, cool. Then that was
Yeah.
fine. I was even like,
Dang.
because now they want to take out the SIM cards out of our phones.
Yeah.
And then they don't have, they looking, they're busy asking each other for a pin. I'm like,
Oi.
oh, so I'm like, oh, you can use my earring. Like,
They were not
Thaba,
sure, these guys, though, bro.
Oh, what guy? You gave them.
get them my earring. I'm like, Thaba, you know, you're actually stupid.
Yo, bro.
Like, and then I'm like, okay, but tell her
Yeah,
I'm like, I want my earring.
Yo. That's y'all had a connection there, bro.
Fine.
Yeah, just
I
vibes,
get where
dude.
this thing is coming from. Yeah, when I already had them on lock, dog. Like,
Yeah,
what the
boy.
fuck? Like, I'm like, you telling them what to do. I want to piss right now. I'm
Like,
fine.
guys, like, that was
Ah, geez,
crazy.
bro.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, though, dog. Yo.
Like, the guy was even,
Preparation.
dude, preparation was not prepared at
I'm
all.
gonna say I know. Right? But, like,
Dude,
you know,
I felt like a
no one
dude.
loves with people that are trying to, like, you know,
Bro,
take
at
their
that
stuff away from
specific
them,
moment,
you know?
I'm just, yo, man, I don't
Yeah,
even
Nigga
know
was
how
just
this
like quiet the whole time. He was like, oh
going
my
through
freak,
it.
like
yeah.
this.
And obviously,
He's
like, he
like-
came with you. Like, he's probably more worried about your safety.
Yeah,
I wonder
definitely.
What the fuck is happening in that
Yo,
other way?
Definitely,
Like,
he
yo,
was.
this is crazy, dog.
He
Yeah,
was.
man, we glad we here,
Yo,
man. Shout out to
thank
you,
God.
Messiah.
Shout out to the
Thank
Most
you.
High.
Hallelujah, man. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah,
But
But
yeah,
hey, man,
that was
you
a
guys,
hilarious
I feel
story.
like in escalated. I'm fine. You guys are just vibes, bro. I'm having the time. You know, this ST might trip any moment from now. You know,
that's
but
all
so
right,
we
man.
definitely gotta bounce back,
Thank
bro.
you,
Yeah,
thank
fine,
you,
actually,
thank
I must
you
get my
guys so
conversation now.
much.
I even forgot I'm behind the camera, dog. Like,
Yeah,
we ain't
that's
really
what
saying
I'm
like, oh, dog, we're just chopping it up.
Just
you feel
talking,
me?
man.
Just chilling, steady
Yeah,
chilling,
man.
man. You know, but
Fuck
yeah,
you,
man.
man. Fucking shit, dog, you know.
You're
When
fine.
you're graduating
way.
to it, we gotta make a party.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
man.
Invite
Everyone's
to
invited,
face.
man.
Shama team, lapho sibone sinzani sebangena seba ants.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Don't get it, and
Phakathi
That's the
inside.
vibe, man.
Hey man, shout out to social Thaba, you know.
hey
Where can they
guys,
find you?
Yeah.
you can find me at ThabaNyaba on all social media platforms except for Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't do that thing. Yeah, so
X it out.
Instagram, TikTok, Instagram and Facebook are linked. So if people still use Facebook, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, shout out
So
to my niggas,
ThabaNyaba on all social media
Yeah,
platforms.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sir.
Alright,
Yeah,
peace
yeah,
and love,
yeah.
man. Thank you so much for coming, man.
Thank you
know.
for having me,
That's
guys.
for sure. That's
So,
for
can you
sure.
say? Can you say? Are we cranked?
Oh,
Can
we
you say it?
cranked.
We cranked.
Oh.
We cranked.
Oh, we cranked.
We cranked.
Free.
Cranked, niggas. We
Cranked.
cranked up in this. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Out of here, man.
Yeah. Peace,
Shout
man.
out.